look like someone who has many stories to tell. Can I help you with something?
If you don't see what, there's a bit more in the back if you're not. Oh, please, take a look.
Oh, ow, my backside hurts.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Do.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
Oh. Bloody adhesive. Assume that one's gonna need it as well, isn't it? Yes. Okay. I'll do this not this crime, this detective work.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be
Nothing worse than having two witnesses with conflicting stories. And
Lol.
you're certain that's what you saw?
Oh yeah, he was wearing a flannel shirt underneath a trucker jacket.
That doesn't match the description from the functionary. And you said he was running away from the tram?
That's right. Oh, and he was carrying a book, A Tale of Two Cities.
Okay, just hold that thought one moment, sir. I need to speak with the captain.
Sure. There's a reward for this, right? Information leading to the capture?
Sir,
If it leads
just
to the
give me a
capture.
moment with the captain, please. Thanks for taking this case, Captain. I realize your time is limited. Thanks, Captain. To be honest, I'm a little starstruck, but I'll do my best to keep things professional. This was supposed to be a simple case. We got an attempted vandalism, a knocked over bin, and a witness who called in to ID the suspect. We were about to head down to the well to apprehend the guy when this new witness comes forward with additional info. Just one problem. His story conflicts with the functionaries. Yes, ma'am. I was the one who took the call and reported it to Sergeant Yumi. Normally, we don't give this much weight to tipsters, but when it's a masked official, we tend to take them at their word. Yeah, and then apparently ran off and knocked over a recycling bin. The perp made a bigger mess running away than he did with the spray paint. He said it was some kid from the well. According to him, the vandal ran to the tram, knocked over the bin, and took the net to the spaceport. He also said he recognized the kid's face. ID'd him from security records and everything. Kid's name was, Tahir something. Sorry, Captain, I'm still new to this. I have it written down somewhere. Well, we got two witnesses with conflicting stories. So I'd like to go interview Functionary Gershon in person. Their office is at MAST, in the Interstellar Affairs Department. Affirmative. And as the higher-ranking officer, I'll let you take the lead, Captain.
I watch a lot of true crime movies. Oh, sure. Yeah. So I'm riding the tram to Mast, and there was this working class guy sitting next to me. Trucker jacket, flannel shirt, the works. Now, you'd think if you're about to commit a crime, you'd be a little less conspicuous, right? Try to, I don't know, blend in? Whatever. Anyway, I figure he's going to the spaceport to haul cargo or something. But instead, he gets off at the same stop. Now I'm really curious, but before I can ask him where he's going, he pulls out a can of spray paint and starts tagging away. So I yelled at him to stop, and that's when he bolted. Yeah, not every day you see one of those, so I got curious and took a peek. It was A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. My guess, he was using it as some sort of cover. Like, he gets you thinking he's some kind of brainiac, and UC security turns their heads. Then out of nowhere, bam, crime time. I've watched a ton of detective serials, so I know what I'm talking about. I hate to break it to you, but some of us have jobs we need to go to. Besides, there were at least like 10 other people that saw him, so sue me for being a little late with my civic duty. All right, bye.
Heard the cat. Let's see what your file says.
Yes?
Long hauler.
Yes.
Keep your cargo free of any contraband, and we won't have a problem.
Hey there.
Don't see a knocked over bin. Oh. But that's please make these a thing.
Am I getting paid for this?
No.
Addy? Ah, Captain. Can I just say, it's a pleasure to meet the hero who stopped the Terramorph invasion. And Officer Markkanen, was it? I see you're here as well. Is there something the matter?
We just need to go over your testimony again.
I apologize, but I can't right now. I have an important meeting I need to attend.
That'd
I'd
be
happy to
fine.
stop by UC Security later and speak with your sergeant. Thank you for being so accommodating. Your reputation precedes you, Captain. While I must be going, since you're here, I do have something to help you solve this case. I encourage the both of you to check the information on my personal computer. I have written a detailed description of the vandal, one Tahir Vala, a known criminal who resides in the well. It should have everything you need to apprehend the thief. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hmm.
Well, Captain, what do you think? Is what the functionary said true? Is this kid from the well our vandal? You sure, Captain? I get we got conflicting testimonies, but the witness at the tram wasn't exactly reliable. If not the kid, then who? What? Really? Do you have proof? Okay, Captain. I don't know if it'll be enough, but I trust your instincts here. And if the functionary's the perp, that means he not only committed the crime, but tried to frame the kid.
That means we have to shoot him.
If I can speak frankly, Captain, that really pisses me off. The functionary said he was going to chat with Sergeant Yumi, right? Let's head back to UC Security and see if we can't give him what he deserves.
Pardon.
Okay. Hello.
Being a cat.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Captain, there you are. I just finished giving a sworn statement to Sergeant Yumi.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Ah, Captain. Functionary Gershon was just giving me his full statement.
It's mostly repeating the documentation on my computer. I trust that was sufficient enough to make an arrest?
Yes, but not who of.
Me? Don't be ridiculous, Captain. I witnessed the crime.
Functionary Gershon, you're under arrest for vandalizing the tram and an attempted frame-up. Depending on what you told the sergeant, we can probably add false testimony to the list.
Hold on. First off, these are very serious accusations, Captain. Are you sure you want to go down this road? More importantly, do you
Yumi
have any
blood.
proof?
I took on the what's it called? The Terramorphs.
Now, that is pretty damning. Old Earth books are very hard to come by. The odds of this witness naming that exact book and the functionary owning said book, that's a long shot. Unless, of course, he's the perp. Interesting. Not exactly the uniform of a functionary, is it? Is it unusual? Yes. But that doesn't mean it's a crime. All right. I've heard enough. You're not arresting the functionary. Not without more proof.
With a proper search, we will get that proof for you, Sergeant.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer, Captain.
Well, Captain. Hopefully you've come back with evidence to back it. Good work, Captain. It seems
Okay.
detaining the functionary here was the right move after all. Well, functionary Gershon,
That was a
do you
weird
have
bug.
anything to say for yourself?
Or I
You think I'm going to let you bring up these
blurted.
trumped-up charges?
Blurted.
That's enough. Officer Markkinen, please escort the functionary to the holding area.
Brain farted.
Sergeant.
You can't do this! Your proof is circumstantial at best!
Don't worry, functionary. We're not putting you in jail quite yet. Unlike some people, we respect the rule of law.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer, Sergeant. Expect to be demoted to desk duty by week's end.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Now that was a shock. Next time, give me some warning before telling me my star witness is the one who committed the crime.
I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
Between you and the Terramorphs, it's never a dull day around here, Captain. Anyway, good work on this case. Functionary Gershon may talk tough, but I know his type. It
Massive.
won't take long for him to crack. And hopefully, that means the end of his obsession with the well. And, speaking of endings, I was going to mention this earlier, but I didn't want things to turn all sentimental in the middle of your investigation. With all the new recruits as of late, our staffing problems are no longer an issue. Which means we've exhausted our need for a part-time security officer. Likewise, Captain. We have your position filled, but not your shoes. On behalf of the entire UC Security Department, I wish you the best of luck with the Vanguard and your future missions. And if you ever need to talk or reminisce about the beat, I'll be here. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out. See you later.
Let's gather some more evidence and put this functionary away for
this
good.
season's over, Captain!
Looks like we got our man, Captain. And can I just say, I learned so much just watching you work. You really are as good as they say.
I know. Thank you. It was great working with you also, indeed.
It's been the highlight of my career so far. Man, I can't wait to tell everyone on the force I teamed up with the hero of New Atlantis. It's been an honor.
Yeah?
I hope they add more of these sort of missions in. They're fun little side missions.
Hello.
The trees here are quite beautiful.
There are so many options.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Huh. I thought it was a joke at first, but yet here you are. Let me get that for you. I wonder why they keep running out so quickly over there. Anyway, tell Luther I said hi.
Yeah, I'll finish off on a murder. Well, extrajudicial killing, I think is the technical term.
Hostility will not be tolerated. Engaging a UC ship. Not very smart. Closing.
That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please acknowledge. You don't usually see spacers this far out. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you? Done. We got to resume our patrol. Stay safe.
No, Andresia.
Some
Shush.
sort of science facility. Drawing. I wonder if it is for show or serves some particular purpose.
I remember the mines.
Take what you must.
Leave the rest for the scavengers.
cannot beat me.
Let's get it done.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
No.
You're not walking out of here. Give up already. You coward!
Eat dead, Andrasia.
Cowards.
You could have helped a bit, Vascom. Right. Now, what the heck was I doing last time I was playing? Return to Luther. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm assuming I'll
I can
get...
understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history, but this may take it too far.
some sort of message off them. This this landing base bugged.
We take vandalism seriously here. You do not mess with history.
It's Tank and Hen and Magic and Moonshine, the last two I've or technically the last four I've been looking at. Because it's about the right time. I've got a bit of back pay coming in from work.
Enjoy your visit here.
And that, as you said, Tank is a mood. Birthday cats, maybe. That is so cool. Hopefully so. Hello, I have your precious sauce for you.
Full of old
Welcome back.
artifacts. Cool, huh?
Ooh, yeah, you got me
I
that
like the coming
sweet sauce.
Yeah, a lot.
Not that it tastes sweet, it's actually kind of tangy.
Couple of the restaurants round, not the
You really saved
restaurants.
my butt. Corporate's
Couple
gonna
of the
see just how much this
rescues
place is gonna turn
around
around.
here
Thanks again.
will almost only
Welcome to Chunks.
rehome
Please choose
in
your chunks.
Word of advice,
rehome in
stay clear
pairs.
of the doctor here. She really seems to have a problem with tourists for some reason.
Speak with Gilliana.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, any mission boards? Yep, I'll do all of these. Do I not? How much space do I need? Not that much.
This colony's a lot smaller than I thought.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, child.
That's way more awesome.
Oh, you literally are just child. Not have anyone.
What can I do for you?
You can give me.
Great. Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle? They do, but they're also a terrible burden for a small colony doctor like myself. I have enough trouble treating our own people.
Oh, I just thought I can turn follower only mode off now, saying I know how the thing ends anyway. Side tracking completely. Chat. Okay, never mind. I
Time and
will actually
resources
do
I
that on the
have.
phone probably.
Well, that's a relief. Sorry if I sounded a bit hostile. It's just frustrating sometimes that I have to devote so much time and energy to outside people when our own people need me more. Anyway, what can I do for you? It's a harsh world, but as long as you're inside or wear a suit when going out, you'll be fine here. There's no breathable air on the surface, and you'll quickly freeze to death outside without protective gear, but otherwise the hazards are minimal. New Homestead was an early colony research base and has stood the test of time. It's safe, and it's proof that people can live pretty much anywhere. Don't worry so much.
Why do I not believe her?
Even though we don't have shiny new medical facilities, I imagine it's easier than wherever you're from. We have fewer people here, and we're very responsible when it comes to our personal health and welfare. So there's not much I can't handle. For anything else, we can get access to off-world specialists. Contrary to popular belief, we're not primitive. I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people. Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive.
This sounds slightly immoral, but
that's the spirit. To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
does anyone find that immoral?
Careful. There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of it.
My papa doesn't really like... I always wonder what it's like where other people... Let me know if you have any other questions.
It'd be nice to get away for a while, but it's difficult.
Scientists have come up with even more crazy ideas, like a chicken nuke.
Welcome. New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind to them.
fair, that is quite a scary costume. Grrrah.
Stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
Imagine just seeing one of whatever the hell this is. Just sort of leaping towards you. What are the odds I'm going to get shot? Rah! Rah! Raw. 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 Pardon me. Feel sorry for the person who's been left behind. Raw. 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 Rah.
Hello, love. I am
Oh,
grateful
I
for
need to... What? Where's my monster costume? Hey, Andraja. You're getting dressed up as a monster.
I was just thinking about you. A good team always shares the load.
I hope. Balls. Never mind.
I'm sorry to see you go.
Have I not got a pack on? Raw.
Just got a message. Looks like we got another leak in Sector 3.
Again? That's the second time this month.
I know.
We used to get more
I'll send
tourists
someone
than we
to
do
go
these
back.
days.
We do what we gotta do to
Well, the leaks haven't been too bad, and it's held together this long.
I thought that was going to be another quest for me then. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Completely bought it. People here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
I will, don't worry. Hello, child.
Ouch. Look, I know what I'm asking you to do. Okay. The good news is you'll live. Bad news is try to be careful out there.
Yeah, I'm not paying
Need
400 for
medical
them.
assistance? Oh, I'm glad it worked.
Ow.
Thanks for indulging me with my weird ideas. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
Oh, okay. So I've got to
You
do it.
wouldn't believe how many off-worlders think hiking the surface.
Where did you get a
I
costume
bought
on
it from
that?
a private seller. They said they got it from someone who wore it in a secondary school as their sports team mascot. I guess it was supposed to be a tardigrade or something. Anyway,
I
the person
wanted
bought
to
it from
dress
modified it a bit
Andreja
so they
up as
could
a
use it in
monster.
an independent movie they were making. But I guess that went nowhere, so they had to sell it. Lucky me, I suppose.
I have no idea.
I've got some stock I can sell to tourists. Stay safe.
You'll never catch me. Do you have a spaceship? I want to guess. I can't wait to go away on my learning vacation when I grow up.
You off-worlders have it made. Oh,
Hello.
You don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates.
But I'm talking
Besides,
to you.
I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history,
I'd rather
talk to
take you
Maurice.
away from
He's
the
a lot
cult.
better at that than I am. You do? I mean, sure. I don't know what I can tell you, but if you want to talk, I
Tell
don't
me
have
all the
anything
deep,
else I
dirty,
need to
dark
do right now.
secrets.
It's not as bad as you'd think. I like talking to off-worlders, especially people my age. It gives me ideas for what I want to do when I'm done with school. Because, honestly, I'm not sure I want to stay here. It'll always be my home, but as soon as I can afford to, I'd love to explore my options.
Enjoy your shower.
Well, I'm trying to finish up my
thanks for the
undergrad
look.
schooling, actually. I want to be a physicist like my grandmother. Then, who knows what. But I also do some odd jobs here or there for money. Sometimes I help Jay out at his shop, and he gives me stuff in return. Sometimes I help Anya clean up at the Brown Horse when she's short-staffed. That sort of thing. The crates are what we call the living quarters for the poor people, like me. They're made from old shipping containers. We have to make do with the space we have here. They're comfortable enough, I guess. And no one on Titan is well off to begin with, but you can tell that people look down on us, especially some of the tourists. Okay, well, no. Not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever.
I want to know what. Sod it.
What? Really? I don't know what to say. This is beyond kind of you. I mean, I don't even know you, but... Wow. Thank you.
I did not have the opportunity for a formal education of that kind, but I recognize its value. You are good to assist her. Take care, love.
All these tourists are able to come and go. Later.
So 20k was not a small amount of money, but 50-50 whether it's going to be worth it. Really depends on whether I ever come back here.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
Or rather, if I ever remember to come back here. Remind me in 3 weeks. New homestead.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
That tour guide showed one of the kids a picture of some silly drawing he saw in Sidonia. Now I feel like it's popping up everywhere.
Welcome back, Bobby. I just gave a random person 20 grand because it seemed like a good idea.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
I'll take you right now if you want. Well, anyway, this is the scoreboard.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its traditions.
I was honestly just wondering if I could steal enough stuff to make 20 grand back. So that would have been hilarious. Right. Yeah, let's see if I can do that. Excuse me. I do seem to be coming across more bugs the further along in the game I'm playing.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Well, I didn't want to come here, but since I'm here... Oh no, it was here I wanted to come. Never mind. Today is 11th of November. You celebrate Carnival. Many cities choose their prince or princess.